So in general, I find that most people spend most of their time in jiu-jitsu like in this position. They're trying to get past this, whether it's gi or no gi or whatever. This is like sort of the most frustrating position. It's always been the most frustrating position for me, is guys that are good in this position. So we're gonna work on a couple ways to beat it. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen what we're doing, but what I want you guys to focus on doing is not so much the technique, but having your partner should have to keep you off of him the whole time. So like there's a huge difference between like this, like he has nothing to worry about. I'm in this position, like I have no pressure forward on him. My weight's on my heels here compared to this, all right? Now even from this, like my weight's forward now compared to this, all right? So when you're passing this position, one of the things that makes it work is just kind of breaking the guy's will, all right? Which it'll never happen, especially on a talented guy. If you're not giving him pressure on his body, he's not gonna be able to, he can just attack kind of at will. So what I want you guys to do, we'll start with no grips. So I'm gonna weave the top leg and hold. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. I'm gonna shoot my outside arm around and grab my own knee. And all we're doing here is trying to create pressure on the guy. So I hold his knee and I shoot this hand under and hold my knee and make sure that your elbows are tight. Right? Have the person on bottom, give me pressure. He should try to keep you off. What I want you guys to do is you start to work your way up and have the person like this. I want my head in the far shoulder and my weight driving in on my toes. Try to throw me across your body. The other way. Yeah. You should try to move a little bit, and every time he moves, you should get a little bit tighter. Right? So, first one's gonna be very simple. Create this sort of crunching of the knees together. Start bringing pressure forward. Try to touch your forehead to the far shoulder. Even if he's got good knee pressure, he's pushing me away. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to slowly sprawl. Get the collar. My hand came off at my knee. He grabs the collar. I grab his pant leg. And I'm just going to kick my leg back, or sometimes I windshield wiper my leg over. Depends on what you. Really depends on the length of the guy's legs. Sprawl, windshield wiper over. And now as I pass, I'm continuing to put pressure on. So I'm pulling him towards me and driving my head in. Once I get past his knee, I'm just going to pull up and walk back. And then work your way in the top position. But I want your partner to, don't resist like 100%, but don't lay there. So like don't just lay on your back when you're the person on bottom. Play your guard at like 30%, right? So he's not going to try to stop me, but he's going to give me like realistic reactions. So he's giving me a real body to work against. All right, so here I drive in, sprawl, super distant. He keeps moving a little bit, and I want you guys to really develop the ability to put pressure on the person the whole time. All right, and again, have like a few positions where your weight's going to be going. Head into the chest and shoulder area here. Shoulder on the legs, and your knees off the floor. If your knees are on the floor, your weight is on your knees. All right. Once my knees come off the floor, now my weight's on him. And I can really, not only is it like my body weight, but it's the drive of my legs. It's going to constantly like wear the guy out. All right. 1, 2, 3.